Okay, so today I'm going to look at Eric and the Floaters from Sinclair Research in 1983. And it was made, sorry, Sinclair Research in 1984. It was made by Hudson Soft in 1983. Now, I'm not sure if it's the Hudson Soft, the one that we all are familiar with from Super Nintendo, etc. days. But it does appear very, very similar to Bomberman in style. Now, I'm really, really glad I found this game. As you can see, the aim of the game is you are Eric, that little green and white fellow up there, and you've got to find your way to the exit of each level. And the way you do that is by laying bombs to blow out weakened sections of wall, and then avoiding the floaters, etc. Now, winning a level can be obtained in either two ways. You either find the exit and you escape, or you manage to blow up all the baddies and you escape. Now, the Spectrum had so many games released for it. That's one of the reasons I sort of love it, is that even today, 34 years later, there's going to be games that you happen across, little gems like this, that you never knew about and never played. And this, for me, is one of them. And I only found it a couple of days ago, and I'm glad I did, because it's a fantastic little game. It's not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not unfairly hard, I don't think. Any sort of mistakes, etc., tend to be your mistakes, and you can't really blame the sort of computer on your demise, if you know what I mean. Now, you can see there that I sort of managed to kill the baddie and then win the level. And as you go through each level, there's more and more floaters. I'm sure that was a joke name, designed to inspire a giggle from many juvenile games players. Yeah, what can I say about it? Look, it's very, very simple. It's one of the maze games that were popular at the time, across all the sort of formats, etc., as well as in the arcades. And it doesn't give you an awful lot of time to think about what you've got to do. You've got to be on your wits an awful lot in this game. So we are level 3, and it's getting progressively more and more tricky. There's more floaters, and Eric, as you can see, is allergic to his own bombs, which makes sense, really. But here we go. I've just cornered myself here, left myself no way out. So it really keeps you on your toes. Means you've got to think about what you're doing before you do it. Sort of split-second thinking is the aim of the game in some situations that the game presents you. Now, as usual, I'm doing this two ways. I'm not talented enough at games to be able to speak while I'm playing them. So this is me actually playing the game, but I've recorded the voiceover separately. If you haven't checked out Eric and the Floaters, I suggest you do, because it's a really good example of a great game. It's simple, very, very simple in design, very, very simple in graphics, very, very simple animation. It's really, really fun to play. It reminds me also a tiny bit of the game Oh Mummy, in that you sort of like got to sort of negotiate the safest way around the maze while avoiding all the baddies, etc. I know it's not massively reminiscent of it, but to me, it's the sort of gameplay is a little bit similar, but not too similar. So I'm doing these sort of shorter videos. I do enjoy doing the videos, but when I did the Gargoyle Games one, recent one, it's they're quite not difficult to sort of do, but the longer the video you want, the more it takes up. You've got to do it. The longer it takes to process, then the longer it takes to upload onto YouTube. And ultimately as well, you know, not everyone wants to watch someone spouting on for half an hour about Spectrum games. So I'm going to do a few more of these Let's Play simple sort of, I call them lucky dip games really, because I just went into my sort of library and looked at what I hadn't played before, what was new to me, etc. And just thought I'd have a go at some of them, just to see what goes. So I'm going to do a few more of those. There are some hidden gems. There are obviously, of course, games that I didn't have at the time that were very well known and very successful that I'm going to try out. But anyway, that's Eric and the Floaters. If you haven't played it, give it a go. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. As ever, thanks very much for watching. I'm just going to let this video play out a little bit longer. And then I will see you next time. Thank you ever so much.